Hai Sobat Kontan, balik lagi sama Nova Sinambela di sini di segmen Company Updates. Nah, kali ini kita kedatangan guest yang spesial banget. Here, Choi, Co-CEO of Reku. How are you, Choi?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And can you tell us about Reku?
Yeah, Reku is a leading investment platform. So we offer a platform where you can buy and sell, and send and receive both crypto assets as well as U.S. stocks. So first with crypto and now with U.S. stock, and that's a very recent launch for us. So we're quite excited about that. Yeah, that's about us.
Okay. You say about US stocks. US stocks is a new product. Can you tell us about US stock is?
Yeah, US stock. So just like in Indonesia, there's a capital market. So public companies, you can buy their equity or stock. Same thing in the US. So there's most of the big companies in the US are public, as we know. Apple, Facebook, whatever, these all are public companies. So as an individual, you can buy the stocks of those companies. So yeah, that's what we offer. We offer that. And it's a full service. So a lot of times stocks will give dividends, or you can vote with the stocks, all of that. And so on our platform, you can do the same thing. You have all the same rights as an equity holder.
Okay. The penetration of US stocks in Indonesia is relatively low, right? Even though the market of this US stock is very huge, and then how can Reku handle this and grab the people to access US stock in investment in Reku?
Yeah. So historically, in Indonesia, access to US stock is actually not that common, and it's not easy because it's typically been reserved for only the wealthiest individual, people who have their own asset managers in Singapore or something like that, and then they can get access. So historically, it was like that.
Yes.
It's not a product. It's not an asset class that most people have access to or have familiarity with. So now with us, the whole point of us launching this product is we want to increase the access for this asset class for anyone. So our product, you can buy US stock for as low as $1, 15,000 rupiah, so that as much access as possible, so anyone can access our US stock. On top of that, like we were talking about, I think the biggest issue, or one of the biggest reasons that the penetration of US stock investing has been quite low is because people are not familiar. They don't really know exactly what are these companies, how does the US stock market work, what are the things that I should be looking for, what is the news, blah, blah, blah. So we know that that's a main problem. That's one of the key issues. So in our platform, we have quite a lot of products that are specifically around educating, that are helping people understand, and not just educating, like giving them the news or giving them a lot of things to read, because we also know people are very busy and they don't have the time, or they don't really understand. So we make it as easy as possible for them. We take all the information and we basically tell them exactly what they need to know. So for example, I'll give you an example. In our app, we have a product called a buzz indicator, buzz score. So basically it means if there's something happening with a company, let's say for example, you're talking about Apple, and there's some very viral, right? As an investor, the way I can find out is if I'm Googling, Apple News, and then maybe, something's happening, I can pay attention, right? But instead of doing that, we make it easy. We tell the user directly, hey, something's happening, because we track the amount of news about Apple, the social media mentions, etc. We track all these things, and then we tell the user, hey, this is viral right now, something's happening, pay attention. So like that. So there's a lot of products like that make it quite easy for the user to kind of like very quickly and immediately know what's happening. So that's kind of what we're doing to try to increase the penetration.
Jadi teman-teman kontan, teman-teman yang pengen tahu tentang US stock tuh bisa buka aplikasinya, terus di aplikasi Reku ini juga bisa diaksesnya gampang gitu teman-teman. Karena ada fitur-fiturnya dan juga dikasih pembelajaran yang menarik gitu supaya teman-teman pas buka aplikasinya juga lebih ngerti gitu tentang US stocks ini. So, can you tell us about the features in Reku?
Sure. So the basic feature is, of course, we have the whole flow from you deposit IDR. With the IDR, you can convert it to US dollars. From there, you can buy US stock with your US dollar, or actually also your IDR. And in terms of the core functionality, you can buy for 16 hours a day. So like in Indonesia, the stock market is not always open. Yeah, sometimes it's closed during the weekends or whatever in the US. So, but we have extended trading hours, so we can, on our platform, you can trade for 16 hours a day instead of usually you can only trade 8. So that's kind of the core functionality. On top of that, we have a few different products. So one, like we were talking about a little bit before, is the Insights product. Basically, there's 4 kind of different scores that we score every company based on a lot of things, based on news, based on their certain key metrics, based on the price and the movement of the stock price, etc., etc. So there's an overall product called Insights where we try to give you just the information that you need to know, but it's really like it's hard to explain, you have to explore it, but basically it's a snapshot of everything you need to know about the stock, everything you might want to know in terms of whether you should invest or not. We give you in a very simple way, and we give you a score. For one company, this is an A here, and this is this here, and then we try to make it very simple for you like that. So that's one key product we have. Another key product that we have is we've developed something called packs. So one of the challenges that new investors have is, maybe they want to start, but they don't know where. What should I even start with? What should I invest in first? What should I buy? And they don't know. It's quite hard. So we developed a product where we actually help manage your portfolio. We help you start your portfolio, manage your portfolio, make changes to your portfolio, and optimize your portfolio. And the way that we do that is we construct a portfolio for you, and then we help you basically, it also changes as the market changes. So if for example, one stock, there's some news that suggests that that the stock has a lot of future potential, for example, or if our research team decides that we recommend that this is actually a very interesting stock for you to look at, we directly help manage your portfolio for you. Also a little bit hard to explain, but I think best to just explore in the app. And then lastly, the last product that I'll highlight is we have a portfolio analysis feature. So basically, once you do invest, now I want to understand how well does each stock perform, which one goes up, which one went down, what does my overall portfolio look like, am I balanced, do I have enough US stock, or do I have too much crypto, or whatever. So we help kind of see your portfolio, and there's a dashboard for very quickly tracking the performance of your portfolio like that.
Talk about crypto. Reku also have a crypto, right? So how about Reku focus on crypto beside the US stocks?
Yeah, Reku started as crypto. That was our first asset class, and that's our heritage. That's our core. That's our history. And so, of course, crypto will continue to be the main focus of our company, and that's what we've been doing for 6 years, and that will continue to be the focus. Now we have this US stock. We consider it like a new product for us. It's very exciting for us. Of course we want to continue to grow it, but crypto will of course always be the priority and the focus for the company still. So the commitment that we have to all of our users is, just because we have this new product, it's not like we are abandoning crypto. Of course not. We are the same amount of work. It's just now that we also have an additional product that we believe we can do well because of all our experience in the crypto. And because of our success on the crypto side, we're taking the same learnings and applying it to the US stock side. Yeah.
So, what's your optimism of fintech's investment industry in the future? Yeah, what is your optimism?
Yeah, I'm very optimistic. I think the reason that we exist, Reku exists, and the reason why I am very passionate about what we do and why the rest of the team is passionate about what we do is because investing is a very important piece of achieving financial freedom and financial independence. For the long-term health of someone's financial future, investing is very important, no matter what they're investing in. And so for us, our goal, our journey is to help make sure that they can make the smartest moves in that investing journey, that we can help them achieve that financial independence. And I believe that, there a lot of companies like us have that good mission, and we really are passionate about it. So I'm quite optimistic that with us, and of course with other companies, we are pushing towards that financial freedom, and overall very optimistic, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any business targets do you want to achieve by next year with the product in Reku?
So far, it's been a good year. From our revenue point of view, we almost tripled the business in the last 1 to 2 years, roughly. Also in 2024, we achieved positive profitability. So 2024 was a very good year, and we're quite, grateful for what we've achieved so far. Going forward in 2025, I think we want to continue to grow the same way that we have, number one. Number two, we want to continue to be profitable. I think it's very important for us as a company. And then thirdly, now that we have US stock, we're hoping that more and more users will trust us with their investing journey. So hopefully, my hope is that there will be significantly more users on the Reku platform. So that's kind of what our business hopes and targets are.
Okay.